I always say anyone can do Arbonne because if I figured this out, it's impressive. So basically, so those of you who I don't know, I'd love to ask you if you had a magic wand and I asked you if you could change one thing about your skin or your body, what would it be? And actually, Michelle, I'll put you on the spot. What would be your one thing that you could change?
Oh, geez. Put me, definitely, I don't know, just keeping my body healthy, hitting my ideal like fitness goals and my weight.
Yay. And anyone else want to jump in with their skin or their body? JC or Amy or no?
Skin I feel good about. I recently just got more in tune with like the toxic stuff that's hiding in so many products. So I'm working on refining. I've for years worked really hard on what I put in my body, and now I'm trying to focus more on what I'm putting on my body.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're in the perfect place. And this is exactly what we're going to be talking about tonight. Anybody else?
No. Yeah, that's true. It's what you put in your body, but it's also what you put on your skin.
Exactly. Absolutely. All right. So I'm just going to mute everybody for a little bit, and then I'll unmute at the end for questions. And we'll kind of follow up with after the call too, and in the following. Okay, so there is a chat too. I'll try to look at like what people are saying. If you can't hear me or for any reason, just kind of let me know. But basically, my name is Kara Roman. I'm an area manager with Arbonne. I am the beautiful Michelle's cousin. I know a lot of you know Michelle. I am so excited that you guys all decided to sign on tonight, because when I first heard about Arbonne, I wanted nothing to do with it. But my friend Amy sent me a skincare sample in the mail. She said, "Who wants free samples?" And I'll take anything free, of course. And I couldn't believe it. I could not believe my skin changed within 24 hours. The fine lines, the wrinkles, the dark under eye circles that I thought was because my kids were keeping me up at night all immediately started to disappear. And I was like, okay, done, sold. I was a customer of the skincare. Let me see. Hold on. My little notes. But basically, I was a teacher. I was using the skincare, and I thought I was going to teach for the rest of my life. I was a special education teacher. It was my passion. But basically, once I had my kids, you know how those of you who have kids, things tend to change. I decided that I needed to stay home with my kids. To do that, I worked all sorts of different jobs. I worked in gyms, daycares. I worked as a hostess. I did in-home daycare, and then we decided to follow our passion and become foster parents, and that was something we had always wanted to do, something that was a dream of mine. And I was able to be at home with my kids. I was still working part-time jobs, being a foster parent, and at the same time, like coincidentally, my friend Amy said, "Will you host an Arbonne party for me?" And I said, "We have no money. No, I don't want to host an Arbonne party for you." But she kept asking, and she's so nice. So I finally was like, okay, I'll host an Arbonne party. And what I learned that night absolutely blew my mind. I had been an athlete my entire life. I thought I knew nutrition. I worked out 5-6 days a week growing up for years and years and years. I've tried every diet under the sun. I've tried counting calories, points, containers, you name it. I have books on it. I tried everything, but food was always my struggle. So when I heard about a new plan, I said, okay, let's jump on in. And then the 30 days was absolutely life-changing. My anxiety decreased. My sleep got better. I lost that last bit of baby weight I had from having my second kid. And I ended up becoming all over smaller, healthier, and happier than I was. I'll post a picture later than I was when I was 19 years old in college playing field hockey 6 days a week. And I was just so happy about it. So I started just telling my friends and family about it anyway. And right about the same time after that, our fostering really started, and they dropped a 14-month-old little girl on my doorstep one evening with about 3 hours notice. And it was at that same time I wanted to sign my daughter up for gymnastics, and I still couldn't. I was working all these jobs, doing everything, and I still couldn't sign my own daughter up for gymnastics. And I was trying to think about what else we could do. And what I had done is I had signed up for Arbonne for $79, and I was like, just for the discount. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I give this a go? My friend had mentioned the business a few times, and I was like, no. And that decision that I did out of just needing an extra $200 a month has absolutely changed my life. But along that journey, it was about a year later, actually last January, my husband was diagnosed with a rare form of lymphoma. And the Arbonne products were such a savior to us during that time, just for keeping my health going as long as his health, and that I still just felt the desire to share more, along with the safety of our products that I fully believe in and how well they work. And during this time, I was able to actually get a promotion through Arbonne, which I did while sitting with him in the hospital, and where he would stay 6 days a week. Every 2 weeks, he would be there. And my kids at the time were ages 4 and 2. No, they were, 4 and 2. They were 4 and 2. So that's where I've just found the beauty of this business, and the products is just the most beautiful thing I have ever found in my entire life, besides my own kids being born. But right now I currently have a different foster daughter, and she's 3.5, and I have my own 3.5-year-old and a 5.5-year-old. So I like to say, if I have time for this, anybody has time for this. It's just kind of all about fitting in the nooks and crannies. But Michelle, I'm going to jump to you. Do you know how to unmute yourself and talk about a little bit about your Arbonne story? Do you know how to?
I think I found the button, right? Okay. Yay! Okay. So as Kara mentioned, we're cousins. So I found Arbonne because of her. And she'd been talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. That's fine. Mm-hmm. But she knew, in our family, weight is a struggle for all the women in our family, right? So it's just a thing. And through her, I did Arbonne's 30 Days to Healthy Living and Beyond program last April. And since then, I've lost just under 30 pounds, and I've kept it completely off. I've completely changed my diet. And before I did that, I felt like there was some kind of like fog over my brain that just suddenly went away when I changed how I was eating. And now at 37, for the first time ever, I know what good and healthy feels like. Like, I didn't know that before. And I ate McDonald's all the time. Junk food, garbage, canned things. I didn't know what it was like. So I've learned a lot about nutrition and health by doing this. And that has really changed a lot for me. Just my day-to-day is just better. So Kara's talked to me about the business, and I, again, like she said, it's like, I don't know. But I did a little bit of research before I gave my answer. So I looked into Arbonne overall as a company and their business plan and their ingredients. And I started seeing myself agree with so much of it. And, I thought it was interesting because, I already own a small business. Outside of my day job, I run a part-time small business. So I'm a photographer and a marketing consultant. And in that business, my income is limited to how much time I have. If I have 5 hours, that's it. That's the most I could possibly make. And since I'm working my full-time job during the week, I'm doing my part-time job on my weekends, and I'm finding I'm working all the time. And that's just not sustainable. It's not something I want to do. So I started to think, like, I need to find something that can grow my income, but also doesn't require me to be doing all the things all of the time. So, I joined Arbonne because, first of all, I love the products. I can't say enough good things, but the extra good part was, even as busy as I am running 2 businesses and trying to get things together, I can do this in little bitty pockets of time in between, you know, errands or my lunch break, and I can do it from my phone. And as I grow and learn more in this business, I am growing a team, and in the background that keeps working for me as I do other things throughout the day. Like, that's just a smart business concept, you know. And I know that not everybody's wired that way, but that's how I think. I'm a nerd about business things. So the more I looked into it, the more I thought, this is actually really smart. But aside from all of that, I think my favorite thing that gets me really excited about Arbonne is because of this, I discovered that I really have a passion for helping people take better care of themselves and teaching people to learn about this stuff. Like, it's not something that you have to go to school to do. You can do this. And that just keeps me going. Like, if I can teach you one new thing tonight and you walk away tomorrow learning one thing that you didn't know, and it has a positive impact on you, like, that's what I'm really after. And that like lights me up inside. So I hope that by like sharing some of this with you, that you take away something positive. So I'm rambling and I'm nervous, but I'm learning. So I just want to say thanks to everybody for tuning in and taking a few minutes to listen. So that's it. That's my piece.
Thank you. No, I love that. I'm like so moved, and I'm really excited too, because when my husband was going through all these treatments, you were one of the people that I helped like coach through the 30 days. And I was able to do that with several family members and give back while so many people were giving to us as a family and helping us survive. I was able at my little times to help other people, which was really exciting. But let me tell were you going to say something? Or?
I was just going to say, I remember when I visited you and John was still in the hospital, and you handed the doctor the Arbonne protein shake, and you're like, is this good for him to eat? And he was kind of, I don't know, let me see that. And he flips it over and he's like, oh, actually, yeah, he can, yeah, this is absolutely great. Like, that was the moment, like, it's all good. So I thought that was really cool from a doctor in a serious cancer unit to just be like totally turned around by reading the label.
Exactly. I love it. But let me tell you guys all a little bit about Arbonne. And what's great about Arbonne is it has over 400 consumable products, which is the beauty to this. There's something for absolutely everybody. We have an incredible baby line. We have sports line. We have a nutrition line. We have some of the most incredible makeup I have ever tried. The mascara is out of this world. It's made out of healthy things like bamboo fibers. It's amazing. We say we have everything from the basket to the casket. If people want to message what you would be interested in the Facebook group or on this chat, we're going to enter everybody into a raffle for a full-size product that I'll mail you just for being on here tonight. So just give us some of your contact information, whether you want to put your email or a phone number, however you want us to contact you, so that we can let you know if you won the raffle and get you samples of anything. Because the beauty of shopping with a consultant is we're here to help you. Like, if you don't like it, tell us. And actually, Arbonne has a 0.001 return rate and is a 45-day money-back guarantee policy. You can actually do the 30-day challenge, and use all the protein and be like, I didn't like it, and send it back. But they know you're not going to, because they know you're going to fall in love with it. And Arbonne is a 38-year-old company. Most of these, it's a network marketing company. We're seeing a lot of network marketing companies today that don't make it to their 5th birthday. Arbonne has made it for 38 years. And it was founded by a Swiss man named Peter Mork. And he was an absolute visionary. It was 38 years ago, he decided he wanted to be a green company. And he wanted to use the highest quality products to put on your body, on your skin and in your body, because we've known for a long time what we put on our skin is going to go into our body. Our skin is our largest organ. Think about all the things we put on our skin and on our body every single day. When we're in the shower, we have the shampoo, we have our face wash, we have body scrub, we get out, we cover our bodies in lotion. The average woman is putting 515 chemicals on their body every single day. And I don't know about you, but this scares me because we know we have problems right now in our society, and the cancer rates are out of this world. And think about it. Think about what we put on our body. We put on nicotine patches. We put them right on our body. Birth control patches. We put them right on our body. Our skin absorbs it. Anything we put on our skin goes right into our bloodstream. It takes about 26 seconds. You can actually put a piece of garlic between your toes, and you're going to taste that piece of garlic within about 10 minutes. Think about if you're an essential oil guru, a lot of times they talk about putting them on your feet. That's because it's all connected to your body. Your feet are connected to your heart. And the beauty about Arbonne, we say we're pure, we're safe, but we're beneficial. And what we mean by pure is we are the best of science and nature put together. I was taking my essential oils and trying to mix an anti-aging skin lotion in my kitchen. Let me tell you, that was not working. So we are all botanically based, but we have the science to back it up. We have a testing facility in Switzerland that's been around forever, but we're manufactured here in the United States, which is absolutely beautiful. Our main skincare line, our anti-aging line, our botanically based product is the pineapple enzyme bromelain. Workers in pineapple groves have to wear gloves or they're going to start to lose their fine lines of their fingerprints. So therefore, we're going to use that in our skincare to get rid of those fine lines and wrinkles on your face. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. So many medications in our society are actually based from the molecular structure of plants. Like a lot of things we use. Why aren't we doing this for our products, which Arbonne has been? We are safe. Most products have tested on animals. Arbonne has never tested on any animals for all 38 years of its existence. Never has, never will. We're not friendly to animals because it's the new trendy thing to do. We're not a green company because it's the new trendy thing to do. Right now, there's a product out there that people are begging for, but they're looking for a more environmentally safe container for it. I think that is just amazing. And we're beneficial. We have beat every other multi-level marketing department and multi-level marketing places and department stores in clinical trials. All of our money, because it's network marketing, doesn't go to pretend advertisements where they have Jennifer Aniston say she's using Aveeno, which we all know she's not. Money goes back to the testing, the creating the products, and to the consultants, which we love. Arbonne has my favorite page. I'm just going to pull it out so I get it all right. A list of all the things they don't have in their products. They have no mineral oil, no petroleum, no formaldehyde, no dyes, no parabens, no animal products, no animal byproducts, no chemical fragrances, no waxes, no acetone. If you do a Google search about what's in your makeup, animal products in makeup, you will be absolutely disgusted. The bat poop that might be in your lipstick. There's a fact out there about how much bat poop per year a woman actually eats. The tar that is in mascara. Many people have realized that their eyelashes get thinner after using mascara. Ours actually starts to grow longer because of the great beneficial products that are in a mascara. And then mineral oil. I thought that sounded healthy. You hear things like, oh, healthy minerals, bare minerals, all these minerals. I thought that was so healthy. But what I learned when I had hosted my first Arbonne night, and you can look this up online, mineral oil is actually just refined gasoline. It's refined down until it's clear. And it's actually cheaper for the gasoline companies to sell it to other companies to use as cheap fillers than to destroy it safely and properly, which is very scary. If you look at baby oil, who's here has used baby oil before? I know I did. I know I used it on my kids. I know lots of people would love to tan with it back in the 70s. That is the only ingredient in baby oil is mineral oil and fragrance. And the word fragrance alone can hide 16 different chemicals. So that is super scary to me. If you do anything tonight, go look in your medicine cabinet, not just your medicine cabinet, where you keep all your lotions and products. If you see mineral oil in it, please throw it away. It has a very large cell size. So when you cover your whole body in it, you are actually like wrapping your body in cellophane, and your number one detoxing organ, your skin, is unable to detoxify, which is super, super scary to me. The Boston Marathon that's coming Monday, it says if you're training for it in their pamphlet to make sure you don't use products with mineral oil in it. Our skin needs to sweat, it needs to detoxify. If you are using an unsafe deodorant that stops your sweating, it's not safe. It's not safe. Your body needs to sweat. So we have so many things. We healthy deodorant. We have the baby line is absolutely unbelievable. And so let me go back to a few more things that Arbonne does have, because I just talked about all the things it doesn't. We are pure, so we're certified vegan, every single product. Everything is gluten-free, everything is botanically based, and we have the PETA stamp of approval, which is really hard to get. Everything is pH correct. Lots of baby shampoo, they put a numbing cream in it so that their eyes don't cry, it doesn't sting. Because our shampoos are all pH correct, it's not going to sting your eyes. It's going to match the pH level of your eyes. And it's not going to, your face wash isn't going to strip your face. It's not going to make it more acidic. It's going to keep the pH level. Everything is dermatologist tested. If it's dermatologist recommended, that means a dermatologist never actually touched it. They just looked at it. We have, and I was just on their website the other day looking at, they have tons of dermatologists testing products constantly. And we're beneficial. It's proven results. Every single person in our catalog is a consultant. There are no paid models in our catalog. If you look on our website, same thing, all consultants. And everything's packaged in recycled containers and cruelty-free. Let's see. So yeah, we're all kosher, which is awesome too. We hit everybody. We are good. Eco-friendly, carbon neutral. Okay, make sure I'm trying to check my notes here to make sure I stay on topic, because I will go the total other direction if I don't stay on topic. And I think who was it? I think Amy was talking about what she put. She's been focusing on what she puts on our skin, but we want to talk about what's going into our body. So maybe it's the other way around. But anyway, we'll talk about our health for a second, because I keep bringing up that horrible cancer word, which I just hate it. But why are we having so much cancer in our society? Why so many diseases? Think about it. Think about all the allergies we have today. When we were young, how many kids actually had an allergy? The allergy lists at the schools I've taught at are just like pages and pages long. Like, what is going on with our health? Our country is cardiovascular disease is the number one leading cause of death. And why? It's because of all the sugar we put in our bodies, our processed foods that we put in our bodies. It is absolutely scary. So what Arbonne has done is they've created an easy plan, because it's kind of like an elimination diet, but I say diet, like, take that very, very loosely. It's almost like an elimination plan where for 30 days, we take out we eliminate the acid-forming foods, the allergenic, and the addictive foods. We want to reduce inflammation, balance our blood sugar, curb cravings, balance hormones, decrease our appetite, and boost energy. And I don't know about you, but a lot of times I was always trying to go to get my body as healthy as possible, but I also wanted to look good too. But the side effect of all those things is usually weight loss. So if weight loss is your goal, this was my answer it has just absolutely changed my life. I had an eating disorder in high school. I was bulimic. I would run 6-7 days a week. Sometimes I would go out twice a day. I have now had 2 kids, and I wear a lot of my clothes that I wore in high school now, because I've simply changed the foods that I'm eating, and I figured it out because of this plan. My number one problem was that I was a sugar addict, and like a good addict, I needed to go to rehab. I cannot just cut back on my sugar. I had to cut it out to even see how addicted I was. We have a nice list here of different things that might say, do you need to detox? So this is, say elimination diet, I say detox. Those are big, big, scary words, but I promise this is an eating food plan. We eat lots and lots and lots of foods. So ask yourself, I'm going to ask you this question. Do you need to detox? If you have any of these symptoms, and these were all me when I started, do you have low energy? brain fog, frequent headaches, sugar cravings, constipation, bloating or gassy after meals, indigestion, acid reflux, can't function without coffee. Oh my goodness, Michelle drank so much coffee before this. It was unbelievable. Aches, pains, and stiffness, difficulty losing weight, taking prescription meds, food allergies, skin problems, or if you're consuming fast foods and diet soda, I highly recommend doing this. I'm not going to talk about it too much now because I want to keep this short and sweet. I wanted to keep it at about a half an hour. But I'm going to post a video by this amazing naturopathic doctor in the Facebook group, Dr. Tanda Cook. She can explain this like nobody else I've ever met before. And what we do is we're going to take out the most acidic foods because we want to bring our body to an alkaline state of being. Any person who has cancer has a pH balance that is too acidic. And all foods are either acid forming or alkaline forming to our bodies. Some may think lemons and limes are acidic, but to our bodies, they're actually alkaline. And so our most acid foods are refined sugar, dairy, gluten, soy, coffee, alcohol, and corn. So yeah, you're like, okay, leave me alone. Don't talk to me about this. That's like all I have. Because our food industry is smart. They put sugar in everything, absolutely everything. And we try to eat as organic as possible when we can, but I totally get the budget thing. My husband's a teacher and I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I totally get it. What Arbonne does is they have created, it's like the rug. You think I'm going to pull out the rug from under you, but we're not. We're going to give you all of the different products that can help you maintain this lifestyle. And losing my train of thought now. Hold on. I'm going to give you all of these things that's going to kind of give you the rug and help you. We have this yellow pea protein. It's yellow peas, brown rice, and cranberries. If you talk to different people in gyms right now, it's all about the pea protein at the moment. And I think this is amazing because Arbonne was way out ahead of this trend. Whey protein is a cheap protein. It's a dairy derivative, and dairy is very acid forming to the body. So our pea protein, the peas, brown rice, and cranberries make a full amino acid profile, and it is so absorbable. Oh my goodness, it's been a long day. My daughter's been sick all week, and I'm like, Your body completely absorbs it. It's like a 98% absorbability rate. We give you a probiotic, which was a lifesaver to my kids today, a detox tea, a fiber, a 7-day cleanse, a fizz. We put you in different support groups and Facebook support groups with shopping lists, menus, and we walk you through it every step of the way. The list of foods is amazing. We have spaghetti and meatballs still, but we just have brown rice pasta, quinoa pasta, and we give you the best brands. Like, we've already tried all these different ones. We take all the guesswork out for you. We even put up pictures of what the bags look like to go and buy. Was super helpful to me. Trying to think what else. And what we just want to do is, if you think about it, if you have a sick fish, are you going to treat the fish or are you going to clean the tank? We want to clean out our tank and make it as healthy and functioning as possible. So I'll post that video so that way you guys can get a better understanding. I think at this time of night, my brain is just like, but anyway, it was just absolutely life-changing for me, and the effects that it had for me, for my husband. He was able to lose 30 pounds with it. I've kept off 11, and the best is the energy, the clear mind, and the freedom from the food noise that was always in my head. Can I eat that? Do I know that? It was the sugar addiction that I never knew I had. So with Arbonne, there's 4 ways you can win with Arbonne. The first way is you can be a client. You can shop right with the consultant that invited you here tonight. I know a lot of you here with Michelle, or someone I think was referred to here from me. I'm not sure if she's on or not. You can shop right with us. You can shop right online from us. You can call us, whatever you want to do. Shop it. And I used to think, I'm going to be honest with you, I used to think Arbonne was really expensive and I wanted nothing to do with it. But guys, because these products don't have mineral oil in it or other junk fillers, it's just pure product. This is our diaper cream. It is, I'm trying to think of the size. Like, it's like the size of this mug. This diaper cream I used for one of my entire kids. I got this before my 3-year-old was born. It's still completely full. It's going to take me through an entire another kid. That is amazing. It's just a little bit. Our face wash lasts about 9 months. It's amazing. I've had people tell me it lasts longer. I use a pea-size amount. So I only buy it every 9 months. So the other way to shop is you could become a preferred client, and that's you get to even shop at a discount. You shop at 20% off. It's like I don't know, New Jersey, do you have BJ's there? Yeah, okay. So it's like a BJ's. It's like a BJ's membership. So you pay $29. You get 20% off for the entire year. You're not stuck in anything. There's no monthly like things you have to do, have to get, nothing. It's one-time fee of $29, and then you get all these different perks for free shipping when your order hits a certain amount, or it's really nice. And you get different things for your birthday. It's awesome. The other thing you can do is become a consultant. I have lots of people become consultants just for the discount. It's $79, and you get to shop at 35% off, which is a great deal. And honestly, that was the best decision I have ever made. I mean, think about it. You go out to dinner and you spend way more than $79 at dinner. And I have a business that has completely changed my family's life. To give you a little bit of idea, we keep talking about the beauty of this business, but this is part-time work. And in our team, we just have 4 levels of Arbonne. And in our team, we like to get everyone to the first level, district manager, within just 2 to 3 months. The average income of a district manager is about $250 to about $1,000 a month for part-time work. And I started this when I had a 14-month-old dropped off at my doorstep. And let me tell you, she wouldn't take a bottle. She wouldn't take any kind of drinking apparatus. And I was able to bring in that kind of money while doing that. Then I was able, while my husband was sick, to promote to area manager. Area managers make between $1,000 and $5,000 a month for part-time work. You can also will your business at that level, and it's amazing because something could happen to me. My husband will still collect my paycheck every single month. My next level that I'm in, we're gonna get this year. We're gonna get it. It's regional vice president. Regional vice presidents make between $4,000 and $15,000 a month, and then Arbonne actually gives you an extra $800 in your paycheck to drive a white Mercedes. It just has to be white and it has to have Arbonne, and you can pick it. $800 in your paycheck every single month to drive a car. How amazing is that? And the reason they picked it was because it's one of the safest cars on the road. So the just visionary of the man who started this company, who's so ahead of his time. It's amazing. And it's been that car the whole time. And then national vice president, my friend who got me into this, she, with my Philadelphia team, she was so shy she couldn't order pizza on the phone. Couldn't order pizza. Only 6 years later, she's a national vice president, and the average national vice president makes $25,000 a month. And she was an elementary school teacher too. She has now, I think, she said she's been tripling her teaching salary. Actually, her next goal is to make what she made for a full year teaching in 1 month. And it only took her 6 years to do that. And this is just part-time work. There's so many people, my friends now, doing this business that are making that kind of money and still working full-time. It's like Michelle and I were talking about, it's like the nooks and crannies. And all it is, it started with me just getting my friends and family to use these safer products, because there's so much scary stuff out there. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm trying to think. Michelle, do you think I missed anything? Let me unmute everybody. And if anybody has questions, we can jump in. I don't know. I'm trying to think some of my other favorite things. Oh, we have a great hydration too. The hydration is like a healthy Gatorade. That's one of my favorites. And the baby line is on sale. Is it until the 14th or the 15th?
I think it's the 15th.
15th. This is an extra 35% off. Anyone can do this. Anybody can do this. So if you have showers coming up. If you know someone has a baby, switching these babies to healthy products right away, I highly recommend it. So yeah, that's kind of my little thing. Thank you everyone for joining us. Do you have any questions?
I don't have a question, but I do have to leave because I'm actually hosting a 30-day cleanse. I mean, that's what I have to go do. So I'm talking about the nutrition portion and the skip portion. And this is just through Whole Foods and like cleaning. Tonight I'm gonna teach people how to clear out their pantry and all the things to throw away, and then also how to look for supply. It's called Detoxify Your Beauty Supply, and have my list of the nevers, and I'm gonna get everybody throw all that shit away. And then it sounds like a very similar thing, but we're leading up to a 3-day mono diet, which is like you're paring down until you get to basically like a rice and if you're eating grains. I'm not eating grains. I haven't eaten grains in like a year or so. But it's like a whole protein at the end. It's rice and beans, basically, with lots of herbs and flavorings.
I love it.
So I really appreciate everything that you shared with me tonight because it's right in line with what I'm doing.
I have just found that Arbonne is so right in line with so many different programs that are making such a difference. I love it. What are you with us? Are you with the company or?
No, it's well, I have my own business called Disco Wellness, but I'm doing this through my friend. My friend in Oakland has 2 yoga studios, and we host these different programs throughout the year, like 30-day yoga. So it's part of a 30-day yoga challenge. So we get people to do yoga every day for 30 days. And on top of that, we have them commit to cleaning out their pantry, cleaning out their beauty supplies, and just adding. And the cleanse part, the nutrition part, is Ayurvedic, and so is the beauty stuff. It's through Ayurvedic practices how you can cleanse your skin and detoxify everything. A lot of the stuff that you talked about is what we're about to get into.
I love it. I'll post our nutrition. You have to get about what you think of it. I'll give the whole natural.
Yeah, I would love to watch that. Yeah, so I do have to go, but thank you, Michelle, for bringing me into this. So good to see you. We're doing a great job.
Thank you so much. We're due for a visit super soon.
I know.